A hero is nothing without his trusty sidekick. A man is nothing without a strong, beautiful woman at his side. Yes, this story is about Jexay, but believe me when I say, his story wouldn't be much to tell if it hadn't been for Marleen. Marleen and her father, Barrett, lived by themselves in the cozy little village Falkreath. Barrett was much too old and weary to work, but Marleen happily tended to their farm, as well as doing some extra work for the guards at the barracks. Marleen was happy with life in Falkreath, but she had this urge deep inside of her, an urge for adventure. She wanted to go to Winterhold, to the Mages College. You see, as a young girl, she had discovered an abandoned tower just outside the village, where she found a spell book which granted her magical abilities. As the years passed, her desire to learn more grew bigger and bigger, but so did her responsibilities at home. One day, on her 22nd birthday in fact, her father hired some help for the farm so she could take some well-deserved time off. She decided to take this opportunity to leave the village and go to Whiterun to see her brother, Mikael.
Please, do you have a potion you can spare? Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
Who are you?
Name's Valder. I hunt out of Falkreath. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
I think I can help.
I just need a little to get going. Much better, thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
I understand. Let me help you.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Marleen was very confident in her own abilities, but she really had no idea what she was getting herself into.
Let's do this.
Is someone there? I'll kill you!
You okay? Oh shit.
Never should have come here. I'll kill you!
Relax, it's dead.
What was that?
Another one.
takes care of that.
That's the last one, right?
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
Thank you.
Marleen felt good about helping Valder, but she couldn't shake the feeling that maybe she had been a bit too reckless. She had overestimated her own strength, but luckily made it out alive nonetheless. The remainder of the journey went by problem-free, and sooner than you can say Fus Ro Da, she had arrived in Whiterun. The city was unlike anything she had ever seen, and the liveliness of the city streets made her feel, well, alive. Her brother Mikael worked as a bard at the Bannered Mare, and Marleen was eager to see him. He was hard at work, entertaining the locals, and said they could speak later. Understanding as she was, Marleen left him to his work while she had a nice and pleasant conversation with a woman named Utgard.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
You think you can beat me?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. What was that?
Somebody! 12 seconds on the big one.
Bring it.
Someone do something! Help! This is an
No!
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned my gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
You want a drink? Now please, no more questions.
A few nights later, a wounded Khajiit was brought into the inn. Apparently, he had passed out after helping the guards take down a dragon. Marleen's thirst for adventure drew her interest to this man, and when he woke up the next day, she decided to follow him. She finally caught up to him at a crossroad, where he agreed to be her personal bodyguard on her way back to Falkreath. Of course, she was in no need of a bodyguard. She could very well handle herself. And that, kids, is how I met your mother.